Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, Ronald the Peculiar One. This will be a second part to this game here, Onimusha Warlords. And this will be my second time playing. The first video is my first time playing. This will be my second time because I'm making a second content of this. And if you want free PC games and mobile games, go to my posts and my shorts videos. I explain where to get that. I do not show the link, but I do tell you what to punch in the search engine, whatever search engine you have, to look that up. Okay, let's get into this. When I pause like that, it's because I'm using the mouse pointer to pull up the window and blow it up so I can see the game better. Because when it starts out, it's a small window and I have to adjust it. But the music is turned down the best that I can without turning it completely off. I might eventually on games turn the music 100% off because copyright is out of control on YouTube. And I say that in a lot of my videos lately because I'm reminding you that I'm struggling playing video games on YouTube now. You're not getting the full experience that you can get because I have to turn the music off. There's no way around it. Sometimes I risk it. Sometimes I'll risk it where I'll just take a chance and leave the music on. But I regret it. I regret it a lot. Okay, this will be the second on this content here. And remember when we first started, he had a dull a dull sword, and he couldn't cut anything with it. So this is where I left off. I have no idea. I didn't watch any walkthroughs, any videos on this game. I'm playing it fresh as if you were just getting the game and popping it in and turning it on. So this is the difficulty you'll probably have because I'm a casual player. I have no idea what's going to happen. And I couldn't open this box. I'll show you this again. There's some kind of password or code or something. Zero, zero. I guess you have to mess with that. Okay, yeah. So it would be like this, this, and this, maybe. Okay, that didn't work. You could write them down or take a picture with your phone. Almost everybody has a cell phone these days. I have a cell phone, but honestly, I don't usually use it all that much. Like when you go to apply for a job or something, you got to have a cell phone. Remember the days where you didn't have to have anything but just a little bit of documents like your social security card, your picture ID, and maybe a little bit of information from your last few jobs. No, they want to have a cell phone because it's all on apps because the workplace is too cheap to provide a punch card anymore. Yeah, I'm not sure why that didn't work. But if you follow along in my videos, I do not like these types of puzzles. And because a lot of times, like when you like break code, say for lockers or whatever, you have to get bypass security or whatever. All they do is give you like a little power, like a little energy thing, or some bullets or something, and you don't really need all that. I just skip it and move on. And if you watch that one video I did, 1994, I played that character. She was like in special forces or something, special ops or whatever. I skipped those locker bypasses because it was too much of a headache to be frustrated with that. Oh, it opened itself for me. That was nice. Here we go. Let's use our dull sword. Come on, let's go. And I've been pushing the left Joy-Con or joystick. I call it drift stick by accident. That's why I don't like that it's on the joystick. Oh, wow. It came back. There we go. Hey, he can cut stuff. It's that gauntlet he has. Allows him to be stronger. Do I need the map, though? Yeah, the map isn't the greatest for details, is it? It just shows basic drawings. It doesn't... That's that orange thing there with the circle. I think that might be your save point. I don't think it's those boxes that you gotta solve the puzzles. Maybe you get a better detailed map later. So something tells me that you have to backtrack in this game. Why would they give you a map unless you can backtrack? What would be the point? I guess that's where it came out at. The view is not the greatest because it switches sort of like a tank view. You go over here and it switches to a different directional. It makes you feel kind of disorientated. That makes sense. See how it was disorientating me. And I haven't checked the options if I can get power-ups or anything. Not really sure how all that works yet. Get a ladder. It's probably for later. And you have to get used to the button configurations. You can probably change those, or maybe you cannot. I'm not sure. Looks like we got another weird door. Ah! Oh, you can stab him. See, they put the map on the left Joy-Con. I'm constantly accidentally hitting it, as you can see there. Maybe you can go around him and hit him in the back. Ooh, there's another one right there. I'm not sure about the power-ups here. Okay, still got him. Another one? Okay, this is cheating. This is just cheating now. Look at that. They keep coming back. Alright, I've had enough of this. Let's just go after him. I'm probably not going to make it through this by the angles and stuff. Alright. Okay, gave me energy. Let's see if we can get through this door real quick. Alright, I got rid of your boss. Now give me everything I need to get out of here. It just keeps looping. Is there something wrong with this game? Enough. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, at this rate, they're gonna get me. Unless this block actually works. Nope. What's happening? It just keeps... Yeah, these are a little easier to get. Yeah, I didn't like that. I think that's what this is for. Wow, that's a long ladder. If you notice on a lot of games, you always have to rescue a princess or something. You do all the work. But do you get anything out of it? Not really. And look, another box. Yeah, I don't want to mess with that. You're all welcome to mess with it if you get this game. I don't like that. You have to solve those little puzzles. It's kind of a... If you don't get anything, I don't think you're going to get anything all that much out of it. Maybe a herb or something. Maybe you'll get something. I haven't done it yet on this game. But... Well, my take of this game is that one room, how they keep respawning. I don't like games that do that, where monsters keep respawning no matter what you do. You beat the big bosses, and they just keep respawning. That one room was not my cup of tea. I did not like that because I defeated all of them, and then they just kept coming back. I I don't like that about games, certain games that do that. So my take on that is, if it's like that through certain sections of this game, because you're playing it for the first time, you're not really sure what you're doing. You're just kind of swinging the sword and clearing the room out, basically, so you can continue. But certain rooms, no matter how much you clear it out, if they keep respawning, or respawning, I that's a no for me for this one. The the puzzles are in Japanese writing. You have to use that book to decipher it, which will take a little bit of patience and time. So my take on that is, if you like that type of thing, you'll probably be able to open those boxes quite quite simply. Me, I just didn't want to deal with that. I didn't have the patience. It also depends on the mood you're in when you play a certain game, whether or not, well, you want to do that stuff and have the patience for it. Because if you're in a good mood or in a certain mood, you'll take the time to mess with it. I didn't really feel like taking the time to mess with that. I just assume it would just do it for you. I'm a casual player now these days, so I don't have a whole lot of patience with solving riddles and stuff. I mean, yeah, I don't mind it. Like I said, I'm still playing Resident Evil 1 Remastered on the Nintendo Switch 1, which originally came from the PlayStation 1. I didn't mind a little bit of that. I guess I'm about 60 or so percent in that game. I found the car battery. That's where I am. That's why I am in that now. I'm almost finished with the main mansion. So I'm probably at least 65% done with that game. I'm assuming. But it's a decent remaster. I'll show you. That one right there. I'm still playing that. I did take a break from it, and I'm kind of debating whether to go back and finish it or not. I I'm not sure if it tells you the percentage of how much you got left on that or not. Let's check out the options real quick. It's X, I think. No. Okay, well, never mind then. Okay, my take on this, since I'm still talking about it, you can. It's if you like history of Japanese games, their history, they it's not that bad of a remake from. I'm sure it looks a lot better than whatever this game was on the original. Could have been the PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3. I'm not sure what the original console was for this one. I do know this is on the PlayStation 2. I'll be playing this next, giving my honest, fresh take, because I haven't played this game either. I'll give you my take. If you're a casual player just getting this game, about how I'm reacting and playing it is what you'll go through. Because a lot of these games, I don't practice. I don't practice ahead of time. Some of them I do. I am honest with you about that. Some games I do play it in advance for a few minutes to kind of get an idea for it. So when I go to do content, I sort of know what I'm doing. But I don't know what I'm doing on this game. This is all as you see it, as I record it, this is exactly the first. This is my second time playing it. The first video was my first time. This is the second content of this game, and my take is fresh. And I will be straight with you. Is I don't like the respawning part, or how they come back, and no matter how many times you get rid of them in a room and they come back over and over again. I don't like that type of thing. I did give you a sort of a take on Final Fantasy, how I see those games. I didn't mind the journey, the quests type scenario, but when you walk every 2 inches, it goes whoosh, and you're in a fight scene. I don't like that. I don't like that. It just makes the game frustrating and irritating, and it makes the game longer than what it is. By not doing all that whoosh, now you can decide whether to try to run away or fight them. And I don't like that. I don't like those types of games. I did play Final Fantasy VII. I did have that on PlayStation 1 back in the day. I thought it was neat at first, but when it kept going whoosh, you're back in a fighting scenario again, it became repetitive and it was very annoying for me. You might like it. I'm just giving you my take. You know, if you like this game, or if you like Final Fantasy type stuff where it goes whoosh and you're in a fighting scene every 2 seconds, that's fine. This is my take on this, is that if you enjoy the game, enjoy it. If you're playing a game and you don't enjoy it, then it's not the game for you. You should find a game that you like. And my take is if you're going to buy a game, make sure you do your research. I know it might kind of ruin it for you a little bit to get some kind of spoilers, but it's best to know what you're getting into before you pay all that money for something and then force yourself to play a game because you paid for it and you just want to get your money's worth. And I say this off and on in my videos. Make sure you do some research before you get the game. That's what I'm here for, to give you kind of the take of a beginning of a game. And if you have any requests for any Nintendo Switch games, most of the Nintendo Switch games I can get or have, they just don't fit on my memory card. So I can look into it. There's a chance I can get it and show you it. But I know there's a lot of walkthroughs. There's a lot of videos of gameplay. Besides mine, I'm just a casual player, and I show you my first impressions of playing a game for the first or second time. Some games I've played before a long time ago. Most games I have not played, and I'm playing them for the first time. As you see the content, as you see this video, this is my second time playing this. I'm not playing it on the side and then practicing. Some I do, but I'm honest about that, of which ones those are. If you ask, have you ever played this before? If I don't mention it, I'll tell you if I played it before I made the content, because it's kind of like live without being live, because this is my first full, honest experience with most of these games. This one, I'm playing it as you see it. I've never played this before. This is my second video content, so that's the second time I'm playing it. If you want any more of this content, feel free to request it, and I'll play a little bit more of it. If not, I move on to another video, another game, or whatever I'm doing for content. I just go ahead and just do that. I don't wait for someone to request anything. I just keep going. But if you do request something, I'll see about going back to it and playing a few more minutes. But don't request me to play the entire game, because if I'm not playing the entire game, I'm probably not going to. There's very few games that I will actually play all the way through in parts. As you can see on my video content, if you follow along on my channel and subscribe and push that like button and explore my channel, you will understand that. I usually only play 1, 2, or 3 little parts of the beginning of the game, and I move on. But you also know that I will play a game all the way through if I'm enjoying it, if I'm liking it, if I'm interested in it, and of course, if I can get somewhere on it where I'm not struggling too much. Like that 1994 game that I did the full game. You can see how awful it was. It was frustrating, but I enjoyed it for some reason. I wanted to play it and see what was going to happen next. It kept me going. There's most games don't keep me going. I give up. I move on to the next game. I'm not going to sit there and play a game that I'm struggling too much with and I'm not enjoying it. Like Resident Evil over here, I had to kind of look at the walkthrough online, and I was saying to myself in the original, how did I beat this game without any help, internet help, walkthroughs, magazines, or anything? I beat this game all the way through on my own without any help, without any walkthroughs or anything. But this time I had to look some of it up. Yeah, this time I had to look some of it up because I was struggling so much with it. But there you go, everybody. That's my take of this game. Well, let me go ahead and just finish off saying, if you like Japanese history and stuff, this game is probably for you. For me, I'm already starting to see a pattern in the game. I know it just started. Sometimes you have to give it an hour or so, to get going on the game, because sometimes games start out real slow, and it does pick up on certain games. But as far as this one goes, again, I will say, well, it's interesting at first. It starts to get, if it, yeah, I don't really know what to say about it, really. It's okay. They did a real good remaster in it and everything. But I don't like when I see a game I think that room ruined it for me, where they kept respawning, kept coming back to life, and I didn't like that. That kind of gave me a red flag about I might not be interested in this game if it starts out that way. Then chances are there will be several other sections of the game where it will do the same thing. You can kind of see a pattern with it. And so that's a red flag for me, that it might not be that enjoyable for me if I can continue to see rooms where these monsters respawn, and I don't like that respawning stuff. I just don't like it. So, but I mean, I'll give it a chance. I'm give a game a chance. This one, I might play it again if somebody requests it. I'll play a little bit more, and that might determine whether it gets any better or not. But that's my take on this one, of my first impressions of this one. This is part 1, Onimusha. Next content, I will do probably 2 parts of this one, and I will let you know my take on this. And I'm honest. I'm just a casual player, and I'm just being honest with you, my impressions of it. If I'm enjoying it, I'm enjoying it. If I'm not, I'm not. You might enjoy it. doesn't mean I have to. And I might enjoy something, doesn't mean you have to. Just remember that. This is just my take, my opinion. I'm not putting anybody down. I'm not saying anything bad about the games. I'm just telling you, how I feel about the games. So far, this is the second time I played this, and I will be moving over to this one, and I will talk about this one. And there you go. Thank you so much. It's 30 minutes in. I could have ended it in a little over 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes. But I do like to talk. I do like to talk about the game. I also like to talk about other things that's the real life stuff as well. Whatever I feel like doing, depending on my mood. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And again, if you like this video, push thumbs up. If you want more, push the all button as in subscribe. And if you don't like my content, just push the thumbs down. And hopefully you'll give my other videos a chance on my channel. And if not, move on to another channel out there to support them as well. We're here to support each other. Okay, moving on to the next video, everybody. Take care of yourselves.